welcome back to Vlogmas day 5, I believe we are on now. That's crazy already, almost a week down. I feel like today I don't really have much going on. I went to the gym this morning as I do. I didn't really film it this time because in my mind, I'm like, okay, well I already showed that, so I don't want to be repetitive. But I have to remember that vlogs in general are kind of about the boring everyday stuff, and that's what can be actually really refreshing to watch. At least I even find that when I watch vlogs, so I have to remember that. So I apologize I didn't film that today, but you guys seem to really be enjoying so far, and I'm so glad. But I did think today I would change it up a little bit, and I actually am just like tackling the house and just going through and picking up and getting trash out, because technically tomorrow is trash day. And so that's usually when I get like this idea in my head that, you know, we need to purge everything because trash is coming. This happens every week. But with that said, I went in and got my Empties basket, and it is full, and there's even more on the table over here. But I thought we would change it up today, and instead of like kind of just vlog stuff of me just cleaning, because honestly that's all that's really going on today, I would share with you guys an Empties, because it's time. It is time. I thought it would be cool too to kind of change up the background. I hope the lighting's okay. I brought in some extra lights, to be honest, because it is not bright out, but it's a little brighter than it was. I wanted in my mind to show you guys that, like, I thought it would be kind of a cool ambiance, but probably it wouldn't have worked out anyway because it would have picked up too much audio. But it was raining all day today, all day, and I thought it'd be cool as a background. Well, now it's like clearing up already. This was like 30 minutes ago that it was. So that's why the windows probably look really dirty and stuff too. I had the right idea, right? But it didn't really work out, so there's that. But normally, just a little fun fact, if you are someone thinking of starting a channel, I always tell people, because they'll ask me, you know, what kind of camera to get, this and that. Truthfully, iPhones now, guys, I'm using my Canon right now, but they are so good now. They really are. In some ways, I think they're even better than this one. So I don't really feel like that should be your first investment on, but I would say lighting. But with that said, lighting can also be just real natural light from outside. You don't really see this as a background too often because you normally want to face the light, not have it behind you. Even though it can be pretty, it usually does not work out. I'm just telling you this again in case you are considering doing a channel. Don't sit the way I'm sitting today, but I did bring in some fake lights and hopefully that's okay. Anyway, it made me think of that though. But yeah, I mean, I have the idea of like, it'd be cool to have like rain in the background. Instead, I just turned on the diffuser. So, you know, same thing. Anyway, let's just get into this Empties. Again, guys, I'm so glad you're enjoying Vlogmas so far. I feel like the next few days will be a little bit more exciting. Maybe not the next day, but the day after that. We'll be, you know, traveling out of town to go to our race, then we'll have our race, and that'll be pretty cool to share with you guys. So stay tuned. But let's get into this thing. Let's do this. Okay, first one is a fail. Okay, so you guys know what, like about a month ago or so, maybe even a little longer, we finally had our first Aldi open up in our town, which I was super excited about. And I think a lot of people kind of got the wrong impression of my first impression of the store, because Nate and I both kind of gave our thoughts. And there was definitely some things that we weren't like, you know, loving about it, but we didn't hate it by any means, not at all. But I think some people might have taken it that way, and I apologize if so. I should actually go again now that it's like not brand new to our town, and like, you know, it should be a little bit not so crazy now, you know? Anyway, so Aldi's like brand, I guess, that they carry is called Earthgrown. That's the brand name, and they have a lot of products under that brand. And I'll have to sneeze. Cat's looking at me like, you all right over there? No. Let's try that again. Vlog style. Anyway, Earthgrown, that is the Aldi brand apparently, and they have this dairy-free sour cream. When I hauled it, I remember a few of you were like, no, Kim, it's not good. It's really not. And I was like, well, I'm actually not too picky with sour creams that I've tried that are vegan friendly from different brands out there. I figured it'd be right up there with it. No. rinsed it all out and everything, but no, it has a really cool texture. Like I feel like the texture was really, really good, like very, very thick and kind of like a sour cream that I remember, but then maybe sour cream maybe isn't that thick. Maybe it almost was like a texture of a cream cheese, which is good if you want cream cheese, but this is supposed to be sour cream. And the flavor was no good, guys, no good. I had one little like dip in and I was like, no. And then Nate came home and I was like, try this, just make sure it's not just me. And if you like it, you can have it, you know? He was like, no. And normally if you put this onto things where it's just, you know, kind of a topping, you're not eating it just plain, usually it's okay. No, it just wasn't good. I can't even really describe the flavor. It just didn't taste like sour cream. So this one was kind of a letdown. But we have tried some of their, I don't think I have like a true empties for it yet, because I think I still have some left, but we did try some of their like veggie patties and stuff, and I think even their meatballs, and those were really good. So I don't think the brand is a bust, but this is definitely something I would not get again. So recently I did that holiday sides video, and I did those acorn squash, stuffed acorn squashes with the pumpkin and sage farro pilaf. So this was the only time that I had technically tried it, was when I did that, and it was so good. Nate loved it too. This is awesome. I would definitely get it again, but of course this is a seasonal option from Whole Foods, and so I mean, you're not going to be able to find it year round, but I love farro. If you are not familiar with farro, like please start incorporating that into your diet. Like it is so good. It's like a really puffy, almost like a rice meets pasta, because it's got like a thick texture to it and kind of gummy, which I really like. And it kind of reminds me of pasta. I don't know, I really like it. I finished up these Mega Food Elderberry Immune Support gummies. I've talked about these a lot recently. These were from Sprouts. Nate picked them up for me and they were very, very good. I swear by elderberry, guys. Like I really do. This and the elderberry tea by Traditional Medicinals, love that. I pretty much have it every single day. I've had a few instances now in the last month where I feel like I'm getting sick. I can feel it coming, you know the drill, and I never got sick. And I can't prove that like this, you know, took care of it or the tea helped, but I really do think it did, because I haven't gotten sick. Like I don't feel 100%. I'm a little congested even today. I'm getting pretty tired, but I'm not sick. That is a win this season. So I recommend it. I have heard though that like the syrups are a little bit better as far as like absorbing it more than a true gummy. So maybe go that route if you have the option, but I mean, we all love a good gummy. Now, having said that, I just wanted to grab it real quick to share it with you. I recently picked up the Hello Bello immunity ones, very, very similar. This again, you get 90, but it's a serving of 2 at a time. This you get 75, but it's only one, you only take one. And this was $10, this was $25. This was from Walmart. Apparently this brand, one of you told me, is by, why am I drawing a blank? Dax, Shepherd, Kristen Bell. Yeah, they actually launched this line at Walmart because they wanted to come out with like something more healthful that is affordable for everyone. Love it, and I love them. And this has been what I've been using instead, a lot cheaper, and I still am not sick. So just thought I'd show you guys that, but I do recommend it. Okay, so next one I picked up was this by Sweet Earth Aloha Barbecue Quesadilla. Got this at Walmart. I did it through their like Walmart grocery pickup, found it online and added it to the cart, and luckily they had it and picked this up. And a lot of you said it was actually really good. Now one of you said, because it's actually packed with like kind of traditional stuff for quesadillas, but it also has pineapple. That's where the Aloha barbecue part I think kind of comes in. And it has barbecue grounds, like kind of fake out meat crumbles, pineapple, jalapenos, and pinto beans. Now, it sounds really good, but one of you even said though that like the pineapple kind of threw you off on it, like because that's not traditionally a flavor you would put in quesadillas, and I totally get that. Now, me personally, I actually did not personally try this. Nate took it to work and brought it back to let me talk to it for him, and he said he really enjoyed it, and he actually gave it to a coworker too to try, and she really liked it too. But I asked him specifically, I was like, the pineapple was good in it too? He's like, no, I liked it. So I get both sides though. I think it could be good, but I also get it could be maybe a little weird. But he really liked it, so I would totally get it again, and I don't remember it being like super costly or anything. Again, Walmart. On one of my recent Whole Foods hauls, I remember they had their frozen pizzas, and I just told you guys, I was like, I'm just gonna grab a few just to have them on hand, because you know those times come where you need something really fast and easy, and that's what happened. But I got 3 of them, but they were all 50% off at Whole Foods, and that's why I had stocked up. So I got 2 here. This was a new one to me in general that like I haven't seen ever really, this brand even. American Flatbread, I don't think. Rich and Satisfying Vegan Harvest. I think I showed it in a vlog too, and it was just very, very basic. Like it had like mozzarella cheese, and that's basically it, and like fresh herbs, and of course vegan cheese, right? I remember when I took it out, I was kind of like, this looks boring. But then, to be fair, I'm like, I bought a boring one. You know, it wasn't like it was supposed to have all this fake out meat or extra veggies and stuff. It was boring. It was actually really, really, really good. I really liked it. My kiddo really liked it too. So I would totally get this again. I want to say it was only $4 or $5, and it fed both of us just fine. Again, being that it was half off though. And then this one I really liked as well. This is the Amy's one. I had to make sure I liked it because the next one I did not. But gluten-free, dairy-free pizza. Kiddo liked this one as well, and just basically has the pepperoni on it with the fake out cheese too. Very, very good. Would get this again from Whole Foods, but I think you can find this at Walmart too, and even Sprouts. But the brand that is constantly a hit and miss, it just is Daiya. The Daiya Supreme. This is kind of, I think they're like, you know, kind of has everything, right? The fake cheese, it's got the fake out meats, it's got veggies. This was garbage, and I'm not trying to be mean. It was awful. Nate made it one night when he got home, and I was like, yeah, give me a piece. That sounds good. I don't need this, but give it to me. And it was such a letdown because we were both like, we wanted it. It's going down. We're doing it, right? We both threw it away. Like, we didn't even eat it. To be fair, I think he slightly overdid it in the like oven. By the way, I just reminded me though, these pizzas, like the kind of standard frozen pizzas though, they do fit in that Kasori toaster oven that I got, that I've shared with you guys recently, just so you know, which has been really nice. But I feel like maybe it was a little overcooked, so I'm like, okay, maybe that's why it's so bad. But I don't think it was. I think it was just bad. Even Nate didn't eat it, and that man does not waste a thing. So I will not get this again. I did not like it. Let me know if you've had it, what you think, or if it was just a fluke or what. But I swear, Daiya in general is just such a like, yeah, no. Their block cheeses are incredible. They're incredible. They're probably my favorite, really. And their shreds, like the traditional shred cheese is terrible, but then they have like a home style shred now, and that's delicious. I'm telling you, they're so hit and miss. I know they have like frozen burritos now and stuff, and I haven't tried those still, so I don't know. But got some cereal here. This is kind of an interesting one because I kind of have a hit and a semi-miss maybe. This one recently I got from Walmart, I believe, and it was the Kashi Go Wander 9 grams protein toasted berry crisp. This has got to be now one of my favorite cereals. I'm not a big cereal eater, but when I, you know, get that craving for it, here it is. This is the one. This is really, really good. And I actually like that it does have a good amount of protein in it for just being a cereal. But it's got oats and like dried fruit in it. It's got like kind of like these clusters in it too. There's a lot of textures of different crunchiness, and I love that. Good amount of fiber in it too. I really like this a lot. But then I got this one at the Engine 2 Plant Strong Rips Big Bowl Triple Berry Walnut Cereal. Has a lot going on in it as well. This was from Whole Foods. And I will say this brand in general is a little pricey. Here's my complaint with this one. 3/4 cup, 200 calories, but I guess the other one kind of is too. but I just don't feel like you get very much at all for this one. And it just doesn't do it for me. Like, it just isn't enough. And I feel like the dried fruit in this is more like the freeze dried, and I just don't really love that. It was good though, like it was good, like the flavor was there, but I just wasn't the biggest fan. And then when I was like looking at the calories, I was like, this isn't gonna cut it. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I do like it, but I probably wouldn't get this one again. It just didn't really like satisfy the cereal need. And it has a lot of oats in it. So it was almost like an oatmeal meets cereal, where when I want cereal, I want crunch. I don't want oatmeal. You know what I mean? I don't know. Hard to explain, but it wasn't bad, just wasn't like a favorite. And someone's texting. Who be texting? Not right now. What else? So I got these off of Thrive Market, gosh, a while ago now, and I have that linked below in case you are interested. I love Thrive. I seriously do. I need to make like another order on there, but I have like the link for 25% off, free shipping, free 30-day trial. I love it. It's very similar to like Costco, where it's an annual membership, but it is a great place for like health foods that are just, it's all online. And especially if you don't have like a Whole Foods or something near you like that, that's your go-to. It's awesome. So I found that they had these Enjoy Life cookie bars there a couple months ago, I think, and I got the carrot cake one, I got the Coco Loco, loved that, and the lemon blueberry poppy seed, which I remember being like most excited for. I will say the Coco Loco one was my favorite. It was just a really good little like brownie bite treat is what it kind of tasted like. My only complaint really is they're kind of small. They are small, but you know what? I feel like that's kind of a trend with these Enjoy Life products in general, even like their cookies and stuff. They're so good, but they're small. I mean, 140 calories is really not that much, so it makes sense, but like, I want more. They're pretty tiny, but it was really good. The carrot cake one, I had a little bite. It was all right. Just to be honest, carrot cake's really not my thing. Nate loved it. He loves carrot cake. That's probably like his top cake choice, honestly. So this was a nice treat for him. I was most excited about trying the lemon blueberry poppy seed. That's like more up my alley. And I would say this was my least favorite, actually. It wasn't bad, but it just didn't really have that flavor for me, I guess. I don't know, it didn't come through. Maybe in my head too, I'm thinking more like a muffin, and maybe since it doesn't really have that texture, it's more chewy and like dense. With that flavor, it just didn't do it for me, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm picky when it comes to my treats. Another item I got recently from Thrive Market were these Vienna like sausages to go. They're plant-based ones. Do you guys remember me showing you this? They're the mild jumbo one is what I got here. And I loved the concept because I was the sicko that used to love Slim Jims. I used to love them. And maybe I just don't love them anymore, even if I wasn't eating vegan. Like, I don't know, because I thought this would be totally up my alley, and I just did not really like them at all. Nate thought it was disgusting, but he didn't like Slim Jims either, so it made sense for him not to like it. But I was surprised I didn't. I don't know. I actually have a few of these left, and I gonna just do them in like giveaways and stuff. Not to give you my trash, but one person's trash is another person's treasure. We all have different taste buds, you know, so I don't know though. For me, it just was a miss. Let me know if you've tried these, what you think. I don't know. Hey, it wasn't too many after all. I think it was the boxes like made it appear like it was more. So that is everything this month for an Empties. I mean, maybe I'll have another one, but usually it's like one a month is what I accumulate to share with you guys. But yeah, I just thought I would do a little bit different today. Again, I'm really glad you're enjoying the vlogs though. I really am. And it's really cool to like be able to just like go, oh, yesterday, and it actually applies. You know what I mean? I get to just kind of be with you guys truly in real time, and it's fun. So with that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, guys, and thank you again always for watching.